And as soon as those beepers went off, oh, hell broke loose. Things were falling down in our backyard, and it's still coming. This is the calm. It was just pouring. Good morning and welcome to Michelle's Life on Repeat. I am taking it slow, starting my breakfast. Well, it's my second breakfast. I always have to start my day with coffee and some sort of bread item. Coffee and toast, coffee and a Cliff Bar, coffee and a biscuit, coffee and a donut would be the best. Let me get you straightened out. And I am onto my second breakfast here to give me a little oomph to do a few things today. I thank you for joining me for this little vlog of my day. I have been away for a little bit. I've had a lot of pain and medical issues that are flaring up. We've recently had a passing away of a family member, and so my heart has been heavy, and I have been in a grieving and a reflective mode and taking it slow. But today I woke up and felt a little bit better and thought I'd say hello to you guys. I don't know what this vlog will end up being about. Maybe it's just a day in the life of surviving and trudging through the muck. But I'm having my cereal. I thank you for joining me. I have some things I want to show you in my orchid room. I do have finally some of my original Phalaenopsises that I started with that I killed completely and rebuilt up from the roots. They are shouting out their new spikes, and they are growing every day a little bit bigger. And some of the flowers that I got, or the orchids that I got from my recent posting in October, either from Carmela's or Brookside's, they are blooming and they have blossomed. So I wanted to show you those next. Let's go into the orchid room and I'll show you those. So here we are up in the orchid room, and usually after breakfast, that's when I tackle my orchids. And I come in here, and usually there's someone out there on the YouTube world playing their video in the background. This morning I was listening to Roger and it's kitchen time as he's sorting through his cattleyas. But other days it's someone else. It might be you. I listen to a lot of YouTubers out there. So if you're ever wondering who I enjoy watching, it's in my playlist down below. It shows who I am subscribed to because I like a variety of things in my life. But we're up here in the orchid room because I wanted to show you my first orchid that I recovered from death. that came home originally from my husband's work. It's not Yella. I showed you her. That was like a year into orchiding. But the first one I dubbed Schroeder because I named them all after the Peanuts characters because I love me some Charlie Brown. But a lot of them died off. Lucy and Chucky and but Schroeder hung on. Let me show you Schroeder and let me show you how he's growing. Let me go grab him. He is up here on the top shelf. I got that new light up there, the bloom spect. It's way up there, but I have like that black blanket to sheath around the top because it shines so brightly in my eyes. But Schroeder is right underneath that light. Loves it. It's 600 watts coming down straight on him, and the leaves haven't purpled. He is just growing. So let me grab him. Schroeder, it's your time. Here we have Schroeder. I am so excited. Look at that. He's grown all these leaves in my care from having, I think from these leaves onward, he was down to just 2 leaves. And we got the roots going back by a water culture, and then we stuck them in leca. But look at that. Do you see that little spike there? Did I not turn it enough? Let's see. There it is. There she is. Come on, little Schroeder. Let me show you how we have this in the LECA. The lighting might be off, so I'm going to turn it the other direction. So over here, it's a little bit better on the light, I hope. Let me take Schroeder out of the... Oh, I should do like on the Orchid Saga. He clips little handles on there. Okay, so there's water in the bottom of the crock. And that's what LECA and the wicking system. And we have some roots growing on in her pot, well, her or him, Schroeder. And there's even some coming through the bottom. I'm very, very happy. A lot of these original ones, I have no memory of what color orchid they are, flower. They're, you know, phalaenopsis, so they're big and bloomy. And I love me some big and bloomy. Schroeder, I'm so happy for him. Let me show you some of the others that are doing the same thing. There are 3 on my shelf that's under the Mars Hydro, and it's 1,000 watts, and they're down on the second shelf here. We have Many Blessings blooming up again every 6 months. She's doing her thing. I'll bring her out closer. We have this one, number 8. She was one of the original Little Monkey series, and the one right next to it is, I think, from Hauserman's. I think it's Phalaenopsis. Ta-da! Let me bring them out. So here we have, again, like I said, Many Blessings. We bought her in November last year, and she bloomed. She had 5 spikes, and she had a terminal spike right down the middle of here. You can see the wooded stump. So she just overcompensated and produced so many keikis off of the mother plant. I'm leaving them all on, but can you see all that bright green leaves going on? She rebloomed just 6 months after everything. You know, I just recently remember putting her on. She's got a little tiny stuff going on in there and more roots. Actually, that's a spike going downward. Oh, how funny. Do you see that? She's got a spike and it's spinning down. Oh, well, I guess it's not going to come up and join us. Maybe if it gets longer, I can unloop it. But she has this long spike. She makes these little white blooms. And she's got this going on, the secondary and third set of leaves going on. I am so thankful for her. Many Blessings. And we have back here, this one we have, she was one of the 9 little monkeys jumping on the bed. We started her in little glass pellets, these glass beads. In a shot glass of water, these kind of beads. Where did my hand go? Those little ones. Just so I can see the root growth and retain a little bit of moisture and regrow some of her roots. Then she progressed up to her own little LECA pot and then into her own big LECA pot. And she is finally regrowing a spike. I'm so excited. Again, I don't remember what flower color she will be, but we'll find out in the end. Over here we have Phalaenopsis Tadia, I always say tada, King Cole. It's stuck to the roots, can't get it out. But she has a spike going on here. This will be her first rebloom for me. She's got some roots coming out of the bottom. I left in the traditional bark with a tiny bit of sphagnum moss and a little bit of perlite going on. Purple and white striped flower. Up here on our top shelf, we still have, I don't know if the lights are killing it, but we still have, killing the view of it, that beautiful, beautiful spike with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buds waiting to open up. On my pink Sonia. I have 2 plants of her in my possession. This one is just thriving and surviving right under the Mars light. That is a high watt. It is up at 75%. So put her tag back. And right next to her, we have those beauties. The lime sherbet Epicattleya opened up her 5 blooms. This is the lovely Epicattleya lime sherbet crossed with Brassivola nodosa. 4, I can't read if it says 4 in or just 4. That was quite a ways from my eyes. She has 5 blooms that opened up for us. I say us because I take you on the journey with me. I really appreciate your time visiting with me. And if I can share my love with you, then I will. Look inside that. So beautiful. No smell that I can detect. She's in the bark perlite charcoal with a little bit of moss mix. I did repot her immediately when she came home. I'd give her about a week to wait in my grow room, get acclimated. But that's about it, because I am always more worried about the roots than I am about the blooms. She came in bud to me, but she bloomed and did not drop those buds. I'm so excited. This one definitely was from Carmela's, and it is a BC, which is a Brassivola cattleya, I think. Kosh Wallace Paradise. She came with 4 buds. 1 fell off in unboxing, and that top one was the first one to open up. And it has faded to a light white with a hint of like a neon green coming from right in the center outward on the sepals and petals. And then she has the pink lip with stripes. Let me get that focused. The other 2 buds down below opened up this week. Let me get you closer. And they are a green with the little spots, but they will fade to the white toned. She has a little bit of a smell when you get your nose right, and her husband says he can't detect it. And she gets watered every other day also. She is in all bark. The original roots down there, I believe, are dead. Every time I water them, they don't change colors. But I did pot her up right away because I am always worried about what the condition of the roots are when I start out with my plants. But the top ones, they turn green. I watered her yesterday, so she can wait a day. Hi, Miss B. How you doing? Yep. Tomorrow is our groomer day. You will be a different dog, huh? You won't be so fluffy. How's my girl? Say hello to everybody. Give them high fives. High fives. Good girl. She's a good girl. Miss Bella had come into the orchid room 3 times and woofed me to let me know it was time to leave those wonderful grow lights because I did not have my glasses on. And she is a smart little dog, smarter than me, the human. So I came downstairs, I left the orchid room, and I have a migraine. She was telling me, get out of the migraine lights, Mom, get out of the migraine lights. What a smart dog. Anyway, I got my Dr. Pepper to pump up the caffeine to do something with the capillaries in my brain. Wow! I wait for my migraine pill to kick in.